If you ever wonder how to have a successful business in the laser file design industry, you can't miss this interview. Joining me today is Mark, who has a very successful business in this industry. He creates a lot of beautiful and wonderful arts he shares in his own Facebook group and in our coffee rooms. And he has been working with us, and he has a lot of experiences that he wants to share with us. So let's check this out. So first questions to Mark is that can you walk us through how you made your first 10,000 to 1,000 to 10,000 US in digital file sales?
Hi, Morgan. Thanks for having me today. Absolutely. Here is how all unfolded. In March and April 2024, I was selling engraved products, mainly Christian and Pharaonic designs, on Etsy. They were high quality and I was passionate about them, but the business just wasn't sustainable. Shipping alone cost $80 per item, and when you add materials, engraving time, and packaging, the profit margins disappears. So in May 2024, I had a mindset shift. I took the same designs and starting offering them as digital files instead. And that was a turning point. It made everything scalable, affordable for buyers, and way more profitable for me. No more shipping or production delays. I could focus more on creativity and customer experience. Within the first 3 weeks, I hit the first $1,000 in sales. Then something unexpected happened. A customer named Gabriel ordered a custom Father's Day file. He loved it and encouraged me to explore more patriotic and veteran themed artwork. That advice changed everything. It gave me a new direction and it resonated deeply with my audience. In June, I released a patriotic skull design for around like $11. It went viral with my niche. It ended up selling over like 300 times and brought in more than $3,000 from one file. From that single file, yes. By mid of July, just 2 months after going digital, I had passed $10,000 in revenue, and at that time I had only like 80 designs on it. Yeah,
Only 80 designs to hit
yes,
10,000 US dollars. That is
exactly.
really impressive.
Yeah.
And well, I have a lot of some questions because I'm very interested in these films because looks like the topics is very important. You say that customers give you the topics that inspire you into designing patriotic and venturing-oriented topics. But the first question I have is because when it comes to selling digital files, it has a very unique challenges. Then that is buyers can see what they are getting the same way they would with physical items. So how did you do with that?
Actually, that is a great point, and honestly, it was one of my biggest concerns early on. If someone is buying a digital file to engrave at home, they want to know it is going to work, especially if they are a beginner. They want to see what the final result could look like. So I decided to test everything to design myself on both CO2 and direct lasers. I always include the real engraved previews in my listings, not just the digital mockup. I also provide step-by-step instructions and settings tailored to different machines. That kind of visual proof build trust. I approach every file from buyer's perspective. Would I feel confident buying this? If the answer is no, I keep testing, tweaking until it is perfect to list.
Okay, so testing and testing and testing and make your
Yes.
customer happy.
Yeah. And of
That is
course, like the customer support afterwards, like whoever buys a file and reaches me out, I have to respond immediately. So they feel like more confident to come back again, and like sometimes they need help, so you have to be always there for your customers to support. Yeah.
okay, understand. So customer support is a very important part as you are in the digital file industry because you can see your customers. It's not a face-to-face communications. Your talks online, and that is very important to stay connected with your customers through customer support. Okay, so guys, mark this down. This is a Mark first advice. And you hear Mark say that testing and testing and testing to ensure the quality of your product. Okay, so the part two is let's talk about the early hustles, turning points, and validation. So tell me how you survived the early stage of your business and what did your daily routine look like at the beginning?
So when I switched to digital in May 2024, I was basically working full time on my Etsy shop, like 8 to 10 hours a day. I was juggling everything: designing, SEO, photography, listing, writing, customer support. Yes, like almost everything, like 8 to 10 hours per day. At the same time, I was trying to promote my work, but I couldn't post in other Facebook groups because of self promotions rules. I tried a few Etsy ads, but they didn't give me much traction. That's when I decided to build my own Facebook group or community. It was slow at the beginning, but it became the turning point. I finally had a space where I can engage with my customers, get feedbacks, and share reviews. That group is now over 7,500 members, strong and still growing. All of them are real people, real laser passionate uh, users. The second breakthrough was getting the LP5. It let me test my designs on diode and fiber machine, so I could confidently support nearly every type of customer. It also opened the door to other materials and even P2P work. Those two things, like the Facebook group and the LP5, completely changed the game. So, like at the beginning, I
Okay.
was only able to like to test on the CO2, and I was not sure if it would work well on diet or not. Yeah, and I was only able to engrave on or our test on wood. Now I can test on slate as an example. I can test on polycarbonate, yeah, like metals, stainless steel, everything. So yeah, and you can, like, this gives you a knowledge about the settings of different types of lasers actually.
Okay, so Facebook group and the LP5. The Facebook group is an interesting point because if you have your own Facebook group, you can talk to your potential buyers and customers directly rather than talking to customers in others group. Because in others group, you might get banned. And
Yes.
you talk, yeah, and you talk about you've been trying ads on Etsy and didn't went well and finally find the Facebook group. There's a strategy to get your customers to talk to you directly. And the LP5, yes, the LP5 of us, LaserPecker LP5 is a dual laser machines.
Exactly.
So Can you share me with one specific case that really validates you were on the right path?
Yes, definitely the patriotic skull design. It was like a 3D illusion of a skull wrapped in American flag, and at that time, nothing else like it was existing. It hit that sweet spot of being bold, emotional, and patriotic. I priced it like at $11 and sold it over 300 times. That one file brought in more than $3,000. It showed me that quality matters more than pricing low. And because I shared real engraved previews and gave settings for multiple machines, people felt confident buying it. It also proved how much people value designs that mean something, not just something decorative, but something they emotionally connect to. After that, I saw others try to copy the concept, but the original kept outperforming. That's when I knew I had built real trust.
Just one laser files and you managed to sold over 3,000 US dollar. That is really, really impressive. And I assume that you sell the digital files in your own Facebook group.
I promote at my Facebook group and they buy from Etsy. Uh,
Okay. Okay, so Facebook is where the traffic coming from, and your mainly sales on your Etsy. And by the way, guys, if you want to check out Mark's design files, you can visit his Etsy group and be sure to join his Facebook group where he shares his incredible designs. We will put the links in this video's description box. Okay, so let's talk about workflows and the LP5. How has the LP5 helped streamline your work routine?
so the LP5 was a game changer. Before I had it, I could only test on CO2 machine, which meant I had to guess whether a file would work for dyed or fiber users. But once I had the LP5 with both modules, I could test every file across all major machines types. That boosted uh, both my confidence and my buyers. It also helped streamline my workflow. I create designs in Photoshop, sometimes Blender, then prepare them. The LP5 makes it easy to test quickly and accurately. It is compact, reliable, and fast to set up. I use it daily to make sure every file works exactly as expected before it goes live.
And you mentioned that it helped you earn the extra income.
Yeah, actually, maybe 3 or 4 months ago, I went to an open day bazaar and I had the LB5 with me because since it is portable, so you can take it with you everywhere. Actually, like the past 3 or 4 days, I didn't go to the workshop at all. I took the LB5 with me home, and I worked from home for the past 3 or 4 days. So let's go back to the subject. I had the machine on the open day, and we could engrave some items on spot and we got the attention of another seller next to me. She was selling wooden kitchenware stuff, and she liked our work and like she brought us a wooden spoon, and she asked me, "Can you just engrave some text on it?" And we did it on the spot. She liked the result very much, and afterwards we secured a contract with her or an agreement with her. Like I engraved to her monthly 100 pieces, uh, like for $5 per piece, so it secures me around like $500 per month for just engraving 100 piece. Maybe they don't take more than 1 hour and a half and it goes well. Like the machine engraves like the text in 30 seconds or something like that. Her logo, her some inspiral quotes, and also we in my neighborhood there is a chocolate molds factory. Not a factory, actually, it's a main office for them, and they were looking for someone to engrave their QR code on the chocolate molds. The chocolate molds are made from polycarbonate. It is a transparent material, and they couldn't find anyone to engrave black on the polycarbonate molds. And they brought the molds to me, and I tested it with the LP5. It the LP5 managed to engrave black on it, and they were so happy with the accuracy, the details, the the darkness of the plaque itself. And we also secured a contract with them. Like they also bring around like 100 piece per month, and we engrave each piece for $5. So it is another $500. So yes, like I am securing $1,000 per month from these physical products, which I don't do any effort actually. Like it doesn't take like 3 or 4 hours per month.
Okay, so portability and the advanced engraving features of the LP5.
Yeah.
I think that's the two main points I have in this case. And
And from time to
now,
time, actually, like we get some other orders, like someone like from my sister's friends or from family. We want to engrave the photo on a necklace or something like that. We want to engrave a text on something golden. We do that and we get money like in no time, actually.
okay, thank you, Mark, for sharing these cases and experiences with us. Now let's wrap your advice up for people who might watch these videos. So what are the advice that you will give to someone who just jump in the laser design files industry?
So start smart, not just fast. Test everything. Share real engraved result. Don't rely on mockups. Show proof that your files really work. Talk to your customers. One piece of advice from my customer Gabriel, it changes the entire course of my business. Listen closely and act fast. Build your own community. It doesn't need to be big. Your first 10 fans can help you shape your next 100 designs. And finally, stay consistent, improve with every upload. Even if it feels slow at first, the momentum builds up. You will be surprised how quickly things can grow once the pieces click. And try. Like sometimes, like I feel like giving up. Uh, I I spend like 3 or 4 days like with very low sales, and I feel like nobody likes my work. What shall I do? And I keep trying to find new ideas. As an example, like this week, I had very like maybe this is the lowest week since I entered digital design. Out of a sudden, like I learned that unfortunately a famous singer has passed away. So I acted quickly and I made the design. People liked it very much, and it was sold like 30 times in less than 24 hours. It recovered all the low week. So yes, so now I'm back on track. So don't give up easily. Like keep trying and keep tracking what is happening around you, and keep focus on the details. Don't just design something without being careful about like hands or faces or eyes. No, try to edit and adjust every single detail on the adjustment. That's what on the design that makes the difference. Like I may be the most expensive file maker on Etsy, maybe my price is double or sometimes triple other sellers. But people keep coming back because they know they will receive the best quality. They don't have to check our focus. The person have 5 fingers or 4 or 3? No, they are sure that when they buy an American flag, it will have the correct number of strips and stars. This kind of details matters for people, and they know that they are paying more for quality and after sales service.
There are some good advice that Mark just gave us, and I'm sure that Mark has a lot of words he wants to say to our customers, and he has a lot of experiences he wants to share with us. So in this interview, we don't have that much time to go through all of this, but if you are interested, make sure to subscribe and to join Mark's Facebook group, where he would like to talk with all of you to help people grow your business. Okay, so that's all of today's. Thank you.
Thank you, Morgan, for having me today.
Thank you. Yeah, sure. Thank you.